The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
Ooh, yeah. That's how you do a very exciting intro. How dare you say a fucking peep already? How fucking dare you? How fucking... You know what? How fucking dare you? We're starting over now.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature.
Don't put that bitch on camera at any point today, Darren. You laughing again? Are you fucking for real? All right. Let's try it again, because someone is a snorting fucking idiot.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank...
Okay, put her on camera. Fuck this. Let everyone see what a show-ruining piece of shit jerk-off bitch we got in the room today. All right, I'm going to hit the thing again. I'm going to keep the camera on you only for the intro. If you make a peep, I'm going to keep starting over until you shut the fuck up.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit
The whole
nature.
intro.
Discretion is advised.
Okay, here we go again. Episode 103 of your favorite, stupidest podcast you ever heard in your life, Rareform Radio. I'm really sorry that someone was trying so hard to ruin every aspect of the show from the jump today. I'm going to get to her in a second, but quickly I wanted to mention that the posters that we made for episode 100, there's a few still available right here. And for everyone that ordered one, we will ship them out next week. And there's probably still 10 or 15 of these left. Hit me up anywhere on social media or Patreon or Instagram or Twitter or somewhere if you would like one of these amazing hand-screened limited edition Rareform Radio posters. And without further ado, I'd like to welcome my stupid guest and friend. Welcome back, Heidi Van Tassell.
Oh, thanks. Sorry. I'm sweating so bad now.
That was so good.
I just snorted so hard.
There was like 3 or 4 pretty mega snorts in there.
I could almost spit out the monster drink all over the speaker, the microphone.
Would you like to give a little plug to your new favorite drink?
Monster drink. Energy iced tea. Oh, I can't get it. I like to drink mine with a straw.
Perfect. This show is brought to you by Monster Energy, and Darren got some ginger ale. Got some gummy bears. I had some Fritos earlier, so we're gonna have a good time today. Heidi, welcome back.
Hi, thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see
you. You look good.
Thank you.
Yep, you look sexy and ravishing.
20 pounds.
That's what it is. You were so gross
I was
20 pounds ago.
So fucking disgusting.
And
before.
now, like, I can stomach having you in here, and I'm not embarrassed to show you to the audience.
Thank you so much.
I will say it is noticeable.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's
it is.
very noticeable.
Thanks. 20 pounds.
In your face, for sure.
Yeah, my face was
You
after.
want to shoot it in her face?
Oh my god.
Oh, you're a butt guy? Cool. Shit.
After I
What?
after I did this show in April or whatever, and I looked at the video and I was like, oh my god, wow.
Oh. I think you look great. You looked
Thank
great
you.
then. You look great now.
Thanks.
You're only here because you look good.
Oh, thanks. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're very welcome.
Thank you
You're very
so
welcome.
much.
What is going on? You just got back from beautiful, beautiful Wisconsin.
It was so good.
Was it?
It was amazing.
It's a different world.
I saw bears. We saw
Like big gay men?
No. No, Dad.
Actual bears.
Oh my God. We went way up north. It's called Winter, Wisconsin, if that gives it away. It's almost, we were like an hour from Canada, I think. Mm-hmm. And the place we stayed at was my sister, my mom, and my dad, and we have never ever gone anywhere like that ever in our lives. We were, we didn't have a lot of money when I grew up, and my sister's 10 years younger, so we never had a vacation. So it was, oh my God, it was so fun.
How far is Winter from where you lived?
5 hours.
And were these bears, what kind of bears are we talking?
Oh my gosh. So that's all I wanted to see was a bear, because that was in this cottage we stayed at. Everything was like bear motif. So I was like scared though, because the guy said if you see a cub, just don't fuck with the cubs. No, that's how you get killed. Yep. So I'm driving. My mom is in the passenger seat, and my sister's in back, and we're on these back roads, and it was dusk, and I was like, oh my God, is that a dog? And we're like, oh, and it was a bear. It was a cub. It was so cute. And so I stopped, and he looked up, and he ran into the woods. But when he ran, he stopped, and we looked, and there was 2 huge bears, maybe mom and dad.
Probably.
And then we looked in the woods. You could see.
I don't see gender, 3. So I don't know if they were male or female, but
they
adults
were in there, and they were. It was amazing.
Do you know what kind they were? Black or grizzly?
Black bears.
I
don't think there's grizzly in Wisconsin.
I don't know.
I mean, who knows? But
I am very, very scared of bears.
Oh, me too.
And really?
Well, yeah.
No, I said that as a joke. Like, who the fuck isn't scared of bears?
But I shouldn't be, because
like you made a statement. Like,
no, I know.
I'm really scared.
Damn it, Darren.
I'm scared of bears.
You make a good point. I get what you're trying to do, and you're right. And I wish I had a way to shut you down, but I don't, and I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed by myself.
Good.
But I guess
this works.
No, you know who's not though is the grizzly man. Remember that documentary?
He's not scary anymore because he's dead.
Yeah, he got eaten.
He got dead.
Yeah. Anyhow.
Is there a difference between aggressiveness as far as
probably? I think black bears are the most. I think black bears are the most aggressive, or the most protective.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
I just learned something.
Oh, he can say it, not me. He can say it. They also don't pay child support. What? No, they don't, or they do.
They do.
They do.
I don't know.
Heidi says. Okay.
I don't know.
For the record, Heidi says that black bears do in fact pay child support. So now we know.
What else do they do?
They got huge dicks.
Okay. What else?
They do more time than white bears do for the similar crimes.
Yep.
What else?
And they play football?
No.
No.
Well, basketball.
I'm gonna keep asking what else until you bomb.
Fuck. What else do they do?
I'm scared because I'm so white.
They do
I'm
white.
Not saying anything else.
They do white female bears. They do white female bears.
Large ones.
They cuck the white male bears and bang the white bear women in front of the white male bear.
Okay. What else do they do? This is the last one.
I gotta go. I think I hear my mom calling me.
I gotta do one more cancelable racist joke. Let me think about it real quick. What do black bears do that other bears don't? Crack.
You're canceled.
It was really fun being here. It was fun. This was
it's about time to skedaddle.
I love you guys.
Following that, I'd like to make an announcement. We have been doing Todd abandoned this show in November, December, I think it was. And for the last 6-7 months, I have been filling that seat right there with different friends and different people and comedians and musicians and the like. And it
sounds like you're like, I've had these great guests, comedians, musicians, great people. And
guess what? You're a musician.
No.
And I consider you a bit of a comedian. So you're everything. So I asked you last week or a couple weeks ago. I'm sort of sick of trying to find someone to fill that spot all the time. And I asked if you would like to come indefinitely. And Heidi said yes.
Yay!
So let's semi-officially welcome Heidi to the Rare Form family. Semi-officially. I wish I had a bucket of shit to get you again. One last time to welcome you in.
So cool.
But yeah, so you guys can get used to hearing Heidi every week unless she has somewhere better to be or she has work to do or I have work to do or something. But this chair is there for you whenever you would like to be here. And I think I speak for Darren too. You're very comfortable to be around. You're fun to be around. You add a lot to the show. And I know that the listeners really, really enjoy your time on the show. So I'm very excited to have you here.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining.
It means a lot. When you sent me that text, I was like, oh, I was so excited. I almost cried.
It's a natural fit. And also, I did talk to Todd. And I said, I'm thinking about doing this. He goes, I love it. And I said, and if you do come back, I feel like, to Todd, I said, if you do come back, I feel like it's something that you'd be happy about. And he said, absolutely.
Oh, I love Todd.
So who do you love more now, though? You can be honest. Remember we were talking about honesty before the show? Mm-hmm. Is it Todd?
No, I love you both. No, I'm
Don't
saying
do that.
Like I love
You have to pick one.
I can't. I'm not picking one.
You should definitely pick the guy who's in front of you right now.
Darren.
Perfect. I'll take that. I'll settle for Darren. So now that you're officially here, that means that everything I just said also falls on you. Oh. So.
Wow. So I'm canceled.
Here's the getting canceled. Oh, let's put our charms together.
Oh, nice.
Show the camera your charms. Hand. You can see that we both have the same tattoos there. How crazy is that?
I'm wearing a scrunchie. I'm like 1990.
Well, you're wearing it on your wrist, which is
because just in case I gotta put my.
Put it back on your. I think it's cool on the wrist. It's like Madonna would do that. Debbie Gibson would do that.
Shake your love.
I love that stuff.
Me too.
I went through a little Debbie Gibson phase a little while ago.
She's awesome.
I had a guest on named Jonathan Bates, who's in a band called Big Black Delta.
I love that band.
Oh, John is Big Black Delta. He does all the music himself.
Oh, wow.
And he had, on his last album, Debbie Gibson came on and did a song with him. It's incredible.
Wait, they did some music for a show on AMC, right? It's
the one with Jessica Biel or something, I think. There was some, they've been placed in a lot of things. Right? Yeah. But yeah, that was, we had a wild show with him. We talked about it last week, but Darren, I
haven't listened to it yet.
Darren enjoyed that guest very much. Saw eye to eye.
Yeah, it's a good band.
So, okay, we talked about the posters. We welcomed Heidi to the fold semi-officially. Mm-hmm. If you behave, we'll keep you around for a while.
Oh, thanks.
If you misbehave, we'll keep you forever.
Thanks. This stuff is strong.
What do you mean? Are you getting wiry?
I feel like I'm like...
I've turned Heidi into a monster maniac. We are on the 2 days from now is the 4th of July. Do you guys care? Do you guys celebrate? And do you guys have plans?
Darren, what are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
No?
But just because, it's whatever. I would like to have a hot dog or something. That's about it.
Do you have any plans?
No.
You should come with me.
Me too.
I'll go.
I'm going to a friend's house. Come with me.
Okay.
Great. We'll get some hot dogs and some burgers and some good stuff.
That's cool. Yeah, I like that.
Do you historically go and do stuff on 4th of July? Do you like fireworks?
I'm neutral.
Okay. I get moved by fireworks.
Really?
Yeah. You just gave me a face like, of course you do. Yeah. Because I'm a pussy. Cool. I love them. I love the 4th of July. It means a lot to me. I like what it symbolizes. I love the fireworks. I love burgers. I love eating like shit all the time, but on 4th of July, you're supposed to. Yeah. America shit. Dude, come on, man. Born and bred, girl.
I was raised a Jehovah's Witness, so I could never celebrate it.
How old were you the first time you celebrated 4th of July?
Like went to like an actual, my 20s. So to me, I saw a friend of mine that I grew up with that was a Jehovah's Witness with me. Like we were best friends. And she's not anymore. And we were talking about that, how we don't really have like a tradition. We don't do Christmas. It's just sort of like, still.
It's still so wild to me.
What about just barbecuing for the hell of it?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
You can do that?
Yeah, I can.
Are there foods that you don't eat as a Jehovah's Witness?
No.
Okay.
No.
Is there is there a Jehovah's Witness cuisine?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, it's pretty, and they drink a lot.
Like, could you see fireworks where you lived? Like, could you guys know that they were going on?
Yeah, could hear them, but we weren't allowed to be like, yay United States or yay America or wasn't. If we had a get together, we weren't saying it was for the 4th of of July. Like we'd have it on the 3rd or the 5th.
Of course.
that
was the workaround.
That is so silly.
Isn't it?
Even, get this on
like you're doing the same thing on a different day, and it's because of that day.
On Thanksgiving, my grandmother would have because all of us were off school, so she'd have it before, like the day before, the day after, and she'd have like a get together and make.
And it would basically
turkey.
be July 4th.
Mm-hmm. No, for Thanksgiving.
No, Thanksgiving, yeah.
Same shit, but like a different, doing the same thing on a different goddamn day.
Yeah. Yep.
Know what that is? Dumb.
So dumb.
It's so dumb.
But this friend of mine was saying how it's kind of sad. Like we're like, wow, I wish I've never had a Christmas tree.
So
I've always wanted one, but I've never been
on December 26th, you guys could bring in a tree from the outside and hang up your December 26th Christmas stockings or your Tuesday stockings over the fireplace.
Right.
Weird. And no birthdays either, right?
Nope.
Like, would you even say happy birthday? Would you keep track of like, oh, I'm another?
It felt weird if you said it or somebody said it.
Did you celebrate anything? Was there ever a party for
wedding anniversaries?
That was it?
And like receptions for weddings.
What about like the birth of a baby? 17. I feel like you guys would love that shit.
Like baby showers, yeah.
Wow.
But that's it.
Oh, can you imagine
there was nothing.
Not having Christmas or anything as a kid?
Nothing.
Yeah. I got sick of it pretty quick.
Of holidays?
Of Christmas.
Oh. I love Christmas is like my most special of specials.
I remember faking like I was happy about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. How come, what was it about Christmas that like it seemed like you were turned off by Christmas?
I wasn't turned off by it. I just didn't like the phony aspect of Santa Claus and the presents and how happy you were supposed to be about it.
Wait, what do you mean phony?
I mean,
shit. I don't think Heidi knows.
Oh yeah, Santa Claus isn't real.
Wow.
Yeah, it's deep, right? Fucking deep, bro. Fucking deep, bro.
Listen, I want to let you down. What Darren meant to say was, hold on. I want to, before you get too emotional, Heidi, Darren doesn't mean there's no Santa Claus. He means that he's everywhere.
He's like a
right. Santa is
he's God. God is Santa Claus.
Yeah, but Santa he's in all of us.
Oh.
But mostly he's in your parents. Not your parents, but like good parents.
Oh, okay.
That love their kids and want to see their kids have joy and happiness.
Got it.
But Santa's all over the place, man. Santa's in My Little Alien. Santa's in, Monster Rehab Iced Tea. He's in everything. He's in my huge fucking dick.
I see him.
What?
I said I think I see him because it's like this stuff is like.
Oh yeah, you can't get enough of Santa or Monster, so it kind of makes sense.
Kidding, sorry.
December month. Like I love going around my neighborhood and seeing all the Christmas lights and carolers. Could make me cry.
Well, especially out east too. That's the best, right? The snow and the.
It's the only time I like snow is on Christmas Day or Eve. Mm-hmm. It's the only time.
And when it's just like falling, it's quiet and like. See, I love all that stuff. I wish I had like a family.
Oh.
Like, I love all of that. I wish I would have had kids and a husband that didn't die.
Oh, come on.
I'm just teasing.
Listen, everyone.
I'm just kidding.
Give it up for dead husbands. I mean, it really brings out the best in all of us, really.
I just have a sense of humor. I'm playing.
It's good. It's good.
But it's true. I wish I had all of that. Like, that's so, like...
It's funny, like, you have a boyfriend. Is your boyfriend, is he not, like, a big celebrator of holidays?
Mm-mm. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. But I've always been attracted to people in big families, like Italians, and I love like the family aspect of Christmas. Like,
oh man, you love it because you don't have it.
Yep.
Listen, I'm not saying that because I have an enormous family with tons of cousins, and like the holidays were always great. But as you get older, those families you get a lot of problems with those families.
Right.
Sometimes you grow really, really far apart with some of them. Sometimes you get closer, but more people, more problems. That's what I always say.
That's
what percentage of your family are you on base with?
Well, until like this is I'm not going to get political at all, but before Trump, I thought most of them. Like I thought I was like, oh, we're good. And since Trump, I am the only one of all of my aunts, uncles, cousins, parents, brother, sister. I'm the only one except for like maybe 2 who think the way I do, out of like 50 or 60 people.
Wow.
Like I have 19 or 20 cousins, like first cousins, and I'm the only one with my thoughts.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
In Massachusetts?
Yeah. Massachusetts, all the Northeast, some in like Nevada.
Well,
but I am
Mass is so blue.
I know, dude. Well, I mean, that's what we talked about the other day, about how it's like, it's such a liberal, like the Northeast is such a liberal thinking, democratic voting place, but full of like weird undercover racist shit and Republican ideals and money stuff. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but like I before Trump, I really thought I had a lot more in common with the majority of my family, but I don't. And it's seemingly by the numbers, I'm the weird one, but I know that countrywide, I'm not. Most people think the way that I do, but it's been very strange. COVID denier, Republican. Okay. We get it, Heidi. We get it. Sorry, Darren's black. I'm so sorry. Next week, we'll have a different guy here, I promise.
Thanks.
Darren, you've been bounced because Heidi can't handle it.
Yeah.
No, like I said,
I suspected as much.
Darren and I are more alike than I thought. After he said about the weed comment, that was something I would like. I was like, yeah, weeds are.
Dude.
I was like, that's a legit question.
I got another comment yesterday about it. People, that was such a great thing.
Oh my God.
So when you saw that and you're like, I don't get it. Like, why is everyone laughing?
I was like, can they answer? What is it?
Why did Dan post this video?
This
is so boring.
Let me see this weed.
So good. Now we're talking about Darren. Darren, I have a gift for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny because we're talking about Christmas.
Aw.
What is it, singular?
It's a Monster drink.
We're talking about Christmas.
Wow.
There's a Merry Christmas bag.
Serious?
Yes, take that. Make sure your video's on.
That's crazy.
I want you to open it.
We didn't even plan that.
No, that's crazy. That's the magic of the show.
It's Christmas magic.
Just rip that tape.
It's like an Oprah show. You get one.
Nice. I actually.
Darren and I have a mutual love.
Rayo's. I love Rayo's.
Rayo's sauce and Rayo's penne, dude.
The spicy one.
Yep. Do you like the arrabbiata?
Yes. That's
Yeah,
the one
that's the one, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right, good.
What am I, a Momo?
I don't know, man.
You know what's funny? Dre was telling me stories about the restaurant, about the stories at Rayo's.
Oh, wait a minute. I knew the name. I didn't know it was based on like that famous restaurant.
Oh, it's
dude.
I'm an idiot. I had no idea.
You didn't connect that?
So that's the place. Like it's a very small restaurant.
She was saying that when she was little, that she would be like walking underneath the tables, like as a kid, and she would see people's guns like out on their legs and stuff.
Jesus Christ!
So cool. I love all that stuff.
Darren, love you, buddy. Enjoy the pasta.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I probably eat it tonight.
Awesome.
Good. It's such a dumb gift, but I just can't believe
much.
I can't believe they were just talking about Christmas. It was in a Christmas bag, and that's funny.
Is there one from? One for me?
You want some head from Tom Brady?
Why'd you give it to me though?
I don't know. Just cause.
Just for shit.
Yeah.
Google?
You and I we've talked about Rayo's so many times, and the other day I was at the store and I was going down the aisle. I'm like, I bet motherfucking Darren would love that right now. So there it is.
This is cool.
I love it.
Hey man, if I'm
at a loss for words.
If I don't get emotional, I haven't seen you cry yet, but I might be today. If I can only pay you in Rayo's, like we're gonna have a really great time on this show, as much as you can eat.
Yeah, I'm not opposed.
Cool. Once a month, I'll restock your Rayo's.
Cool. That's really sweet.
Aren't I the best? Aren't I the fucking best?
Yeah.
You're a good man, Dan.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna get you gifts too. I'm gonna get you a case of Monster or some shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll go crazy.
Or like a vibrator or something. I don't know what you like.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah, or maybe like a Monster vibrator.
Oh,
like a can. We can put like a rumbly device inside the can.
I found out that there's THC, not lube, but I guess it is because I watched The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's my favorite show ever. And Erica Jane was talking about how she puts it on her clitoris
I like
vagina.
I like you did a
clitoris and vagina. Because that's how she said it.
Of course.
She's like, I put it all over. And it's THC like lube. And she said it's amazing.
I think.
So now I want to find some.
I think a friend of mine used some of that too.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
I think it was great.
Yeah, I want to try it. So I looked online. You can get it. Like,
have you seen that friend again?
Yes. And
you're just in their house.
You may see her on Sunday, actually, if you come to 4th of July.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wow.
Should I mention it?
Not off the top of that.
Oh, the vibrator bitch.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you.
So have you ever put any kind of like tingly cream on your situation down there to enhance?
Long time ago. It was horrible. I remember.
What happened?
It like burned.
Oh,
this was years ago.
You sure it wasn't icy hot? Or some kind of like China gel or whatever it is?
No, I remember in my 20s, like there was a thing that said if you put in like Hall's cough drops,
okay,
and went down on someone that it was supposed to have this like amazing feeling, and no, it wasn't.
Oh, so the guy,
horrible.
The guy
puts or the other way too.
Right.
Yeah.
But in your case,
yeah,
the dude put a Halls in, and then
that was a long time. That was years ago.
I think that would be a little like a Bernie itchy kind of like
horrible.
Don't like it situation.
Yeah. And the smell too was like smelled like someone had a cold.
Yeah. Like an old person's home.
Yeah, totally.
Your puss starts coughing up all these loogies just to clear up all that phlegm. Oh, gross. Let's wrap this one up. This is disgusting.
This was great.
I was in a car once with my best friend I grew up with, the guy I moved out here with. We used to be friends with a Saudi Arabian princess. Like she's an actual princess. I don't know. I don't remember how it happened, but like we lived with her for a little while.
What?
It was wild. It was really, really weird. But we were in her Forerunner. What?
No, I was gonna say I've met such. I went to a boarding school.
They're just around.
And yeah, I met people who were like tycoons from like Saudi Arabia, like their parents were.
That's what. So this girl's dad was a oil tycoon, king something or other.
Yeah, and I just remember, and you know when you're little, like quarters, you know, like remember arcade games. I just remember these guys just had quarters like nonstop.
That's so how cool. That's how like young Saudi royalty show their wealth. Yeah. Is at the arcade with like $100 in quarters.
Get off the goddamn fucking turtle game.
No, because he's got 10 rolls of.
I was like, this guy's $10. This guy's
amazing.
Rich.
It's amazing. It's so funny. That's how the young Saudis flash their wealth. So my buddy and I were in this girl's like Forerunner, and she had, for some reason, like a little thing of Icy Hot in her back seat. And we're driving, we're in LA traffic, and my buddy and I were 19 or 20 years old. And I dared him or he dared me to like rub the Icy Hot on the head of our penises. Oh, and Jesus. We're like, how bad could it possibly be?
Yeah, I don't think it would be that bad. Really?
That's what I thought, dude. So we both put it on, and like for about 10 minutes, it got hotter and hotter and hotter for 10 minutes. And then it stayed there for another like half hour. And we're stuck in traffic. We can't go anywhere. So like within a minute, we're trying to like rub it off. And I'm like, no joke, I'm spitting on it, and trying to like rub it off, and nothing would help. And we found there was like a half-drank Sprite in this girl's backseat in a bottle. So me and my buddy are both like pouring Sprite on our dickheads.
How old were you?
Like 19 or 20. And man, so if you're listening out there and you think you have really good ideas, don't ever put Icy Hot on your penis or your vagina. And if you do, film it and send it into at Rare Form Radio, because we would love to check that out. But man, bad decision. Yeah, don't mess around with your jennies. Mm-mm. Don't ever do that.
Nope.
Don't ever do that. Have you ever taken a really bad shot to the nuts, Darren?
No, I don't think so.
You've lived a good life.
What does that feel like?
I would remember if I did. I think.
When you get hit in the.
I had a girl. I had a girl kick me in the nuts once with cowboy boots.
Oh,
there had like a point, and the point went between both of my balls.
Like a real kick.
Oh yeah, like a schoolhouse, schoolyard, I don't realize how much power I have type kick. She hurt me so bad, but that was not as bad as like the old school, like a wooden fence that has like the round dowels in it, like a barn fence. or I was walking on one of those, and it's like in a comedy movie where I slipped and fell full body weight, and I landed on both of them. And I was like maybe 9 or 10, so my balls were little, so they couldn't take a whole lot of impact. And they haven't gotten bigger since, so I think it might have been from the crash. But I thought I was gonna die. Like it hurts so bad that like.
What does it feel like? Like where do you?
It's in your stomach. Like okay. you've been like bumped in the balls.
Yeah.
It's in your stomach.
It's such a weird feeling.
And it like
can't explain it.
So the nerves, like there's a lot of nerves there too. So it's
the initial shock and pain is in the actual balls. And then it's like a steam where it floats up into your stomach and just lives there.
Yeah.
Right? It kind of. It's like a slow kind of like
your balls like kind of like go into your stomach. It's weird.
It is. I do think they kind of like retreat a little bit. Like your balls have been through a traumatic experience, and they're like, we need protection. Let's get up in this guy's chest canal. Let's go hide in this guy's chest before this happens again, because we don't know what's going on. But it's
I wonder if that's the same as like I got sugared the other day. It's waxed. Oh,
wait, you talked about this once before.
Yeah.
What is it again?
Oh, it's sugar. It's what they.
It's hair removal.
It's what they used in the Egyptian days.
That's right.
It's just a ball of sugar, and they do. And I mean, it's so it's like the pain is like
the pain is like threading. I'd imagine, right?
I think it's a lot worse.
Have you been threaded? Okay. Do you know what threading is?
Yeah, with your eyebrows.
Yeah, where they take little threads and like pull the hairs out.
It hurts though.
Oh, it's supposed to be pretty painful.
Oh.
I haven't done it.
I don't know. But I can't even imagine.
Oh, sorry.
What?
No. I was just going to say, have you had the wind taken out of you? It's almost like getting your nuts
sort of kicked. The wind out of you.
Yeah.
It's so scary.
That's such a weird feeling. Because it's the weirdest feeling.
And also, I never understood how you get air back in. I feel like your lungs are collapsed, and you feel like you're going to die. Like,
it's such a weird feeling.
You cannot get a breath. How did you have yours knocked out?
I think I got hit in the stomach with a soccer ball.
Oh, that'll do it. Yep.
When you don't expect it to.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I tried to do a bike jump and off a ramp and like lost the bike and just went up and landed on my back, and it just that's the only sound you can make for like a minute or two. And like you're trying to breathe, like, are you okay?
The way your face must look so stupid.
Yeah, of course, because it's like you're drowning in the air. That's just what you're doing. It's so stupid. It's so embarrassing. Have you had yours knocked out?
Yeah, but I feel like if I tell this story, then everybody's like, Jesus Christ, girl.
Oh, tell it.
Did I tell the story already? I was mugged in Chicago and dragged from a car. And then
you have.
But
how does this shit happen to you?
Right? Like it's not. I mean, I'm lucky because I didn't die. But when they,
you sound very lucky. That's the word I would use for sure.
But when I was in the car, I had my like arm in it, and then I don't know how they got my purse, my bag off of me. But when it did, I went back and I landed on the ground super hard under the car. Oof. And that was...
Did you get run over?
Almost, but no.
Oh my God.
See, I'm lucky.
You've only had... Listen, when you think of fortunate, you think of Heidi Van Tassell. I mean, man, just an easy go of things at all times.
Just floating through life.
Awesome.
Yep. Is that the only time you've had the wind knocked out of you?
I think probably like... Yeah, I think so.
Can I kick you in the chest and see how you
totally.
do it? Okay, cool. That'd be really cool. What's the worst injury you've ever sustained?
Wow. I never have. I mean, I've always been super careful, believe it or not.
No broken bones or anything?
Nope. I've never, knock on wood, Jesus Christ.
You'll probably get hurt on your way home
totally.
today.
You know something's going to happen.
Yep. Guess what, guys? Broke my neck. How? Showering. I was making cereal and my neck just broke.
But I'm lucky because I ate the cereal.
You know, my neck broke, but my head didn't come off, so I guess I'm pretty fortunate. My head stayed on. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. What's your worst injury, Darren? Besides like emotional injuries.
Oh, I have tons of those.
Yeah, we all do.
I haven't had many. I'd say the closest I fell to dying.
Oh,
would probably be when I had mono, and I was playing football, and I just felt so weird, and I was in Central Park too. So
do you lose your breath with mono?
I think it was a combination of me having asthma, me having mono, me playing football. I think it was all of those things. Yeah.
Any talk of air, I have to take a puff of the inhaler.
Yeah, and I just remember trying to leave where we were playing football to get out to the street, because if you've ever been to New York, where you play football in Central Park, it's like way outside of where activity is or people are.
Okay.
So yeah, I just remember just trying to walk and just like passing out,
because you couldn't breathe.
Couldn't breathe. I was starting to see white.
I'd have a panic
Oh,
attack.
like go towards the light type shit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, and just trying to get out of the park to get in front of people.
Right.
Yeah.
So I could see you and help you.
Yeah.
Did someone have to? Did a stranger
I don't remember
have to help
what
you?
happened. I think I made it back to school, and then I think I went to the hospital. I don't remember.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
But I remember definitely like, falling down and seeing white, and yeah, it was.
Wow, you're so lucky.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So lucky.
You're lucky. See, that's lucky.
There's a bunch of lucky people in this room right now.
I think my head thing was like a huge I saw a picture that my boyfriend, I was so mad at him. He took
the one who hates Christmas? The guy who hates Christmas?
Hates it, yeah. He took a picture of me after I had a panic attack because they were talking about opening up my head, and I was like, I can't breathe. And they gave me something, and then he took a picture of me all passed out, like it's horrible. So I'm in the hospital bed, passed out, and they had just operated like on my head. And he has a picture. He just showed me.
Oh,
the worst.
He
picture.
just showed you after like 2 months of you having.
Just showed me.
Wow, so he saved it for a special occasion.
He sent it to me.
It's really sweet. You're not going to make it your profile picture?
He's a good guy.
He sounds like it.
I'm so lucky.
Sounds great. So lucky.
He's
so
like,
very
you've
lucky.
been feeling good, losing weight and all that.
Yeah, and he showed me that. But then can I just say really quick what just happened to him?
You have 30 seconds.
Okay.
No, take your time. We got time to fill. Please.
Him and his kids, he has twin boys that are 14, and they were going to go to Honolulu for July 4th without me. And
wait. Why without you?
I wasn't invited. Anyhow, okay, so
you sound so lucky to be loved that much by your boyfriend.
No, he's taking me somewhere at the end of this month.
Babe, to celebrate the 4th, I'm taking the boys to Hawaii. Just look after the apartment, okay? Feed the dogs. We'll be back in 3 weeks. Oh, my God.
Anyhow,
wow. Someday I hope to have the kind of relationship that you have. That sounds really sweet.
I'm super lucky. No, he's a good guy. I don't mean, I'm just like, I'm being a selfish person.
Selfish because you want to go to Hawaii with your boyfriend for a holiday?
He says I'm...
What a cunt. My God.
I'm high maintenance, I guess.
What did I tell you? You're selfish.
Why you want to come to Hawaii? We only got 3 seats.
I don't know why I gave him that answer.
I don't know either.
What did I tell you?
Heidi.
You're selfish.
You haven't even earned it yet. We've only been together for 7 years. Maybe in 15 years we can go to Hawaii together or somewhere together. I'll give you a ride to Santa Monica, drop you off for a couple hours.
When you say it like that, now I'm pissed. But anyhow.
Okay,
but
so your boyfriend of how many years is going to...
Almost 5 years. 4.
Yeah, it's still pretty new.
Yeah. So, we're still in that beginning stage,
Yeah,
stage.
get to know each other.
I've known him since 2003, but it's not.
Yeah, it's fine. You'll get there.
I'm good. Well, I'm working it out right now. I thought I was okay with it. Now
by
I'm mad.
By the time this show comes out, Heidi will be single. So guys, hit her up. She loves dick pics.
Oh my God. So they go to Hawaii, and the best is I get back from Wisconsin, and I'm like, hey, what are you guys gonna do for the 4th? I'm excited. I'm back. I haven't seen you guys in a while because I went to Baltimore and we did a film there. Not we, but
you were working.
There.
Yeah,
I was
you're
working
on set.
on a film on set. And and he goes, "Oh, we're gonna go to Honolulu, so I won't be here on the 4th."
So he didn't even tell you that he was planning on it?
It just happened. He just found out.
Oh, the 4th
of July?
Oh, of July.
Oh yeah, we're going to Hawaii for 3 months. I thought I told you that. Oh yeah. I mean, you could come, but I don't want you to.
The 4th. Why is that?
It's ringing a bell.
Yeah. So 1, 2.
Was that a holiday? Oh yeah, babe.
3.
We'll FaceTime you from the beach.
Oh my God. Anyhow. Oh my God. Oh wow.
Ah, to be loved.
Oh my God. Yep. Oh, I'm sweating really bad now.
Out of anger?
I can't. I need your asthma thing.
Oh, please.
I'm serious. I'm starting to have a panic attack.
Are you?
I'm not even kidding. I can't.
Want to take a break? Want to take a second?
No, I just need a sip of water.
Okay, Darren and I will just talk about you for a minute.
So wait, but so this is karma, because not karma, because what if he listens? It does. I don't mean it's karma. It's just.
Listen, I don't. He's not going to give his name, but listen, if you're listening, we're just busting balls. It's fine. You can do whatever you want. It's funny for the radio, but we're definitely amplifying how bad you are to her. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm sure you have your reasons for not giving a shit about what she wants for her holidays.
Oh my God.
She just has a pea-sized heart anyway. I mean, doesn't take much to fill that thing. She's not even a real person. People take shits on her head for fun. You know? How could you love a girl that has had other people's shit all over her head? I get it, dude. You know what? I would even block her on social media.
He did. He blocked me on Instagram.
Heidi, what the fuck are you talking about? Your boyfriend of 5 years blocked you?
On Instagram, because I mentioned a comment that he said to a girl like a couple years ago, and he's like, "That's it, I'm blocking you on Instagram."
Happy and healthy, 5 years in. No problems here.
Wow, I'm just realizing all these things about
red flag. Red flags all over the place. One over here, one over here.
And he's going to Aruba on Monday.
And you were not. Wait, he's going from Hawaii to Aruba?
Well, anyhow, my point was I'm traumatized and have to go read some books, some self-help books
on how to get through these tough times.
I'm serious. I'm so hot right now. Is it hot in here?
But by the way, it is boiling in here.
I'm like having like
no joke. It's 120 degrees in here.
But
weirdly, it's 20 degrees in your boyfriend's heart. 20 degrees. They're very cool. 20 degrees.
Listen. So he planned a vacation for me because it's my birthday in a month. It's a huge birthday. I won't say the number, but it's pretty big. Uh-huh. And so he's taking me somewhere tropical. He won't tell me where. It's a surprise.
That's great. That's lovely.
Yeah.
So there is a surprise trip for you.
Yeah.
So every 9 vacations you're allowed to go.
Exactly.
That's cool. That's
cool, right?
Baby, here's Santa Monica.
There's trees. Go play. I made you a lunch reservation. I am going to go home for a bit. Get whatever you want, up to $40. And I love you so much. Happy birthday.
What do you like fish and chips? Or
He takes me to Dave and Buster's.
Get the small order. Still working on your weight, please.
I can't breathe.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. I can't breathe. It's so hot in here.
That's fine. You can't breathe. He can't show love. It's fine. You guys are meant for each other. It's 1,000,000 degrees in here.
Oh, wait. So my story is that then I gave them a ride to the airport. And, that's, I don't care.
That's normal. That's fine.
It's totally normal. And that's a nice thing to have somebody there to take you to the airport. You know what I mean? I've always wanted that. Yeah. So that's good.
You do things for each other.
Yeah. And he picked me up the night before I got in late from Wisconsin. Anyhow, oh my God, I have sweat dripping off my entire face and I'm having a panic attack. And
Listen, you maintain your panic attacks very well.
I'm wondering about my relationship right now. But anyhow, so on the way there,
the truth is, let me say this real quick.
Yeah.
Different things work for different people. We are just making fun. It's funny. It's funny. And if it works, it works.
Yeah.
Honestly.
He's a great guy.
If my wife,
like generous, awesome.
If my wife booked vacations, I honestly would be thrilled if I wasn't invited. I don't like to do that kind of shit. So like that people, everyone's different.
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
Yeah. I don't want to go.
I'm actually, I'm okay. Maybe not with the Aruba and things, but.
I've been to Aruba a couple of times. It's beautiful.
Well, she'll never know.
I was supposed
Google it.
Yeah, because I have a friend that has a home there, and she invited me there. And anyhow, that's a whole other story. But I had to, anyhow.
Oh, so you could have gone and seen a friend and.
Yeah, but I don't even want to talk about it on air. I'll tell you guys afterwards what he said. But
I'll tell you about it on Patreon.
Speaking of though, I'm not guilty. I got my thing back from the cell phone thing. Not guilty.
Wait, what was
the
it?
Cell phone where I went nuts on the police officer.
Oh, I was thinking about that earlier. We never told the whole story about the cop thing, but
no, we will.
No, we never will.
No.
You think what I said at the top of the show was bad? Woo!
But I'm not guilty. Anyhow.
So you were texting on your phone. You got a ticket.
But
right?
I wasn't on my phone.
Oh, that's right. You beat it
at all.
Right, you weren't. He was lying.
Yeah, no, I'm dead serious. I would say I fucked up. I was on my phone, but I wasn't.
So blue lives matter, but just not that.
Not that
guy. That blue life can get another job.
Yeah, and he pulled over a friend of mine too.
Oh,
but she was on her phone and she admitted it. And she was like, "Yeah, I was on my phone."
This guy just like on phone duty or what?
Yeah, his last name. I won't say his last name, but anyhow.
This guy fucking hates phones. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. But, okay. So I'm giving them a ride to the airport, and he's like, "Hey," he's like, I needed a special PCR test to go over there. But
for COVID stuff.
Yeah. And over there, remember when COVID first hit? And I know you don't want to talk about COVID, but people were going there and they were quarantining and leaving their rooms and taking photos of like the beach and stuff and then thrown in jail.
In Hawaii?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, there's tons of it if you look it up. So I told him, I was like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, we had to get a special PCR test, but they were booked because it was last minute because he booked it last minute. So I got it from another place, but it's the same test. But the one that they want you to get is $140. So it's just a fucking racket. You know what I mean?
And what are they usually?
It's a racket. Yeah, you see? It's a racket.
Come on, copper. What do they usually cost?
Well, free if you have insurance or like.
But they want you
usually free.
Do you pay for them at the airport, at the hotel, or what do you do?
You're supposed to get it 3 days prior, or like within the 72 hours. So I said, well, you should be careful because they're pretty strict over there. Well, it'll be okay. I was on a show that took place over there, and he's like, I've got this.
Mm-hmm.
So they get there and they get to the hotel. And he booked this huge suite for his kids. And not me.
There's so much room in this place. So much room. The bed is like 20 feet wide. Free food.
So he goes there and they won't let him in. They're like, sorry, but you don't have the test that we asked for from the special place. You have to quarantine now for 10 days. And it's like 10 days and and
you got to pay for the extra hotel and everything.
So they had to put him in a quarantine room. It's shitty. It's like tiny. There's a balcony, but there's usually not. So imagine 10 days. You don't even get a key to your room. So you can't leave the room because you can't get back in your room. It's fucking insane. It's the United States of America, and I get it. It's a small. I understand.
Mm-hmm.
I understand where it's coming from. But in 4 days, on Monday, you are allowed to go over there with your vaccination card and no PCR test, which they all do. His kids and him have. He's like, in 4 days? Are you kidding me?
Whoa.
So he had to book his flight back, and they came back last night. I went and I picked him up.
Oh, did they have the actual trip there though? Did they do?
No, they were there for
oh my God.
a night because he's like.
So they flew to Hawaii
so he lost
to quarantine
all his money
in a shitty room to come back the next day.
Yep.
Jesus.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that sucks.
And they're all
but again,
vaccinated and stuff. I understand.
I get it. It's just
but I don't.
Super unfortunate.
And I just don't understand the whole like special place that you have to go spend all that money to get a test to go there, and they're like, no, sorry.
So, wow. So had he bought the 3 tests, he could have stayed then?
Right, but he was going to, but it was all booked, and there was like just one place in town that like
had
it.
That blows.
So a 5.5 hour flight
So maybe his lack of care for you actually saved you the hassle of going to and from. I'm kidding.
But I just want to say, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Hawaii?
In other words, what she's trying to say is COVID's a hoax. COVID's a hoax. Don't worry about it. It's just a racket. It's just a racket.
That might have been a boring story, but I thought it was insane that they wouldn't even like work with him and be like, okay, why don't we take a PCR test here at the DoubleTree? Mm-hmm. Like, let's do that. Like, I don't understand. Even if you rent a car, which is insane over there because there's very few, $2,000 a day for a Jeep. $2,000 a day for a Jeep to rent on. I swear to God.
Since when?
Since like COVID.
Oh, because everyone's trying to go there?
I guess. I don't know. It's hard to get a car.
$2,000 a day?
Yeah, but he found one for $350 a day. $350 a day.
That's like insane. Truly insanity.
Yeah. Well, Britney Spears is over there in Maui, and she even said that she has like the cheapest car known to man. But
let's talk about Britney for a second.
Oh, love Britney.
You are the first person that brought this like free Britney thing into my brain. And when you first mentioned, I was like, okay, like how bad could it be? Like, and you were adamant about it. You were very passionate about it.
Yeah, I felt.
And honestly, when you first mentioned it, I'm like, why is she so passionate about it? And then like I did a little bit of like reading about it, and I watched the documentary, and man, you are so right. And if you guys don't know, what you probably do you know about what's going on, Darren?
To a certain extent.
So Britney, like, in 2008, she had like a meltdown.
Right.
Where she shaved her head and like attacked paparazzi with an umbrella.
Listen, I'm about to be there, so go. Yeah. I totally get it.
Yeah. No, I think we can all relate in some way, but I don't think anyone...
nervous breakdown. Like, yes. Plenty of people do.
Of course, and especially like no one listening and no one in this room can even fathom what it's like to be that famous, to be that... Like we're in every country, almost every household, every person in it knows who you are or has heard your name or seen your videos or heard your music. So she was like one of the most famous people in the world, especially at that time. And she had a meltdown. And I when she attacked the paparazzi, I don't blame her one bit.
And remember why though? And what was cool about the documentary is it tells you why.
They were stopping her car or trying to get to her kids.
No, she was told by her ex that she could come and see her kids that night. So she was excited, went to go see her kids. He said, "No, I'm sorry, not," or whoever said, the judge or him or whatever. And she went into the get gas or whatever. And there was a guy that was like, "Hey, Britney," and she lost it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, she couldn't see her kids.
Yep. So
to us, the way they portrayed it was she was this maniac, crazy woman. And I'm so, you know what? I'm so fucking sick of people, especially people that I know that say like, if I like speak up for myself, they're like, "Oh, you're a psychopath. Calm down. You're crazy." Fuck you. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. But imagine her and like in the tabloids, like shaving her head and with the umbrella, and she's like losing it.
I do think she was snapping, and I think she probably was a little bit out of her mind at that point. Yeah. But
whether like alcohol or whatever was involved, I'd be drinking. None of it matters. Too. Exactly. Who fucking cares?
So all of that stuff led to her dad getting some kind of crazy like injunction and getting a thing called a conservatorship, which
I still don't really understand it.
It's so sticky. It's such a weird thing, and there's not like. Doesn't seem like there's any guidelines. Mm-mm. So her dad, who she, from all we can gather from the doc and what I don't know how it really is, but from what we think, she's never had a great relationship with her dad. He's always been kind of like a money guy, like, give me money. I understand that when people get famous and rich, your parents sometimes want something. Yeah. So they didn't get along great. And somehow he was able to take control of her entire life. All of her finances, which include, she did a residency in Vegas a couple years ago that she didn't want to do, but somehow her conservator, which is her dad, could force her to go to work, and she went and did like this residency and made a fortune.
You can see it if you watch it. I told my sister this years ago when she was doing it. That you can see it in her dancing, in her eyes. I'm telling you, she just looked like she didn't want. she was just like, oh yeah. Oops, I did it again. Like she was just like
going through the motions because she had to. There's no passion in it.
Nope.
It wasn't like, oh, I missed this.
Nope.
So her dad controls her money. Her dad controls who she can visit, when she can leave the house. He hasn't let her get a haircut or get her nails done or get a massage in the whole year.
So there's now, I just learned, because he said that now he put in a statement to the judge that he didn't know about any of this, because there's this woman named Melody. I'm probably saying it wrong. But there's a woman that is actually in charge. Crap, I forget her name. Because she just came out yesterday and said...
Darren, can you look it up? Who her other conservator is on your phone or something?
Because she came out and said... This woman came out and said that she was going to not revoke it, but like said, I want out, like, sorry, like...
Oh, the other woman doesn't want to be a conservator anymore?
Yeah, I think that's what I just read. I'm pretty sure that's what I just read. Pretty sure it was her. Because, I mean, the whole, like, IUD thing...
Dude, explain that part. That's crazy.
Insane.
Tell people what's up.
She has an IUD that was put in, and
which is birth control.
Yeah, you have it. You put it in. It's in your uterus. She wants it out, so her and her boyfriend can have a baby.
She wants to have another kid.
Yeah,
and her conservators, her dad and this other woman,
are saying no. And now
can decide.
Yes, and her dad supposedly said, or not supposedly, but he said, I have no idea. I'm not in charge of that bullshit. You know, like.
It's fucking insane.
But the fact that the judge came out and said, no, are you kidding me?
Britney went and spoke on her own behalf,
which is amazing.
The other day,
you have to listen to it.
Yep,
you can find it online.
She sounds completely within her like sane mind.
Yep.
And it was a female judge, I think, too. Mm-hmm. And once I heard what she said, I heard Britney defend herself, and I thought like, oh, she's gonna get her life back. And the fucking judge denied it.
And then
is keeping the conservatorship.
Cosby
and Bill Cosby's free. So
wait, what?
There is justice.
What? Like, are you kidding me? This poor thing. Like, but I just read.
I think she's gonna kill herself. I don't know. Like, I'm scared that she's gonna like actually like just like, what can I do?
They put her on lithium.
That's right. That's the other thing.
On lithium.
Medication against her will.
Lithium. Do you know what? I've never been. But I had an aunt that was on it. Not an aunt that's like related, like blood related. So I'm not crazy. Like I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not crazy.
It's not in her family. Okay.
But like the fact that like we have to defend like mental health things anyhow. Like I've been on depression medication throughout my life during different times, and there's no harm in being on it when you need a little boost.
There's no shame in having mental illness. No. And finally we're getting to a point in this country and in the world where I think that's starting to be more and more accepted.
Yes, thank God.
Like, I'm not ashamed of having asthma or this enormous penis we always talk about, Darren. Like, we all live with our things, you know, but there's no shame in having an illness.
Yeah.
And mental illness should be no different.
Nope. But the fact that I'm glad that she got to like speak up, and I'm glad that they recorded it so we could all hear it, because she's not nuts.
Did she put it out? Did she record that?
I don't even think that she knew that they were recording it.
Who recorded it? The court?
Yeah, I think so. Because she had even said in the middle, she had said, oh, I didn't know that they were recording this.
Okay. So it wasn't like a leaked thing.
No, and she was saying like how, you know, she was like, I'm so god dang mad, or whatever she said in her southern way.
She's still so southern.
She's like, I'm so mad, and she can't sleep. She can't, like, she's mad. Can you imagine? You can't get into a car. That's what the shocking thing was, is that she said she can't drive in the car with her boyfriend. But they flew to Maui, so I don't understand that stuff. Like, I don't understand it.
Maybe it's like, you know, you've been so well behaved, we're going to allow you to go to Hawaii, even though you're almost 40 years old or whatever she is. But she's like 39 or something.
Yeah, But if you see the videos of her like dancing,
yeah,
like
39.
I just feel like you see it, like she's on the edge. But I feel like now that she's done that, and did you see that at Pride in New York, there was a humongous group singing "Oops, I Did It Again." It was beautiful.
Sounds very gay.
It was amazing.
That's sweet.
Though.
That's
That's
good.
what she said. She's like, thank you. Like, I love and
I hope that we can. I can't believe that I feel like I'm part of the Free Britney movement now after all these months. But I
want a free Britney shirt.
Hopefully, it brings enough awareness to people.
Yeah.
That people will start going to bat for her more.
Yeah.
And like I
remember when
my whole life I've gone since she came out in 96 or 98. I have not given one shit about Britney Spears.
Right.
And now I could not be a bigger advocate for like, let her live her fucking life.
Yeah.
She's 39. She's been in a conservatorship for 13 years. Mm-hmm. And when she speaks, she's fine. Just let her live her life.
She's a little kooky. We all are a little kooky.
Or like, let her try and see how it goes.
Right. If there's something wrong, then like.
Conserve her.
Right.
Conserve her again.
But even not. Like, let her live her life and spend her money and.
But it is weird.
It's so crazy.
For many years, I've hated this. Like, not hated, but I've been weary of like the all men get treated better than women. But like, I think we kind of do.
I mean, look at
Bill Cosby.
The Cosby thing is
raped, like 100 women.
Oh my God.
100 women, and like there's good facts towards a lot of it. And like he served 3 years of a 7 or 10 year sentence, and then they got out because there was some backroom deal where he wasn't supposed to be prosecuted or some shit.
I don't.
Now he's free.
Did you? And I just read that he booked something, but maybe that was a lie. That
like a job?
Yeah, like he booked like a. I don't think so.
Do you think Bill Cosby will ever work again? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think he was working before all this shit went down. I mean, he's old and blind.
No, he was on tour.
He was?
Yeah.
No shit. Doing comedy, like stand up. Mm-hmm. Wow, I didn't know that.
Mickey Rourke on his Instagram put a story up. Did you read it?
Do you know Mickey Rourke is coming next week? He's our guest next week.
Be quiet.
All right. I was just kidding.
Is he? Oh, oh my God.
But man, I saw it in your eyes.
I love Mickey Rourke.
He's got weird fingernails. You ever notice his nails?
No.
He's got very weird fingers.
Him,
anyway, Mickey Rourke, what? He did what?
He put a story up on his Instagram about an ex-girlfriend of his years ago, like 20 something years ago. And he woke up in the middle of the night and she was on the edge of the bed sobbing. He's like, "What's wrong?" And she's like, "Something happened the other night and I can't sleep and I'm upset." And she was like 19. She was young, model. And she met Bill Cosby at a party and they were friends of a friend. And so she trusted him. Like, it was Bill Cosby and his wife. And she's like, "Oh, I want to be an actress." He's like, "Well, why don't you come over for dinner with my wife and I at my house?" And so she went there and she walked in. He's like, "Oh, my wife had a meeting."
Perfect.
And they had dinner and he said, "Here, I've got some wine." And she goes, "I don't want to drink."
Oh, yeah. I remember her story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was Mickey Rourke's ex-girlfriend.
And she woke up in his bed or something?
No. She ran out of the house because she's like, "I don't feel good. Like, I feel weird." And he pinned her down in the driveway.
Listen, don't run away.
Right, just
that's
don't
the
fight
moral
it.
of the story. Don't when a guy wants you to stay, don't run away. Ladies, it's that simple, okay? Don't run from men. We're stronger. We'll hold you down. Right, Darren?
Correct.
There you go.
Anyhow, we usually go to his Instagram. It's a story. It's crazy.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Mickey Rourke is someone I would not want to piss off, I feel like.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I love him.
You strike me as a massive 9.5 Weeks fan.
I've never even seen the whole thing before.
What about Barfly?
Yes, I love that, but I'm an Angel Heart fan.
I watched that for the first time during COVID.
I love Angel Heart.
And what a cool idea for a movie.
So
you ever seen Angel Heart? You know what that is?
No.
Mickey Rourke.
Lisa Bonet.
Does he make a deal with the devil? Mm-hmm. Okay, he makes a deal with the devil, and the devil is played by Robert De Niro. And it's super it's an 80s movie.
Yeah.
And it's like young De Niro, but it's cool.
Everybody's so handsome.
There's no better devil movie, though, than Devil's Advocate. Keanu Reeves,
I
Al
love
Pacino.
that movie. Yeah.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, what a movie.
Al Pacino's so good in that.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Anything else before we get out of here?
Can I say something?
We get no rush.
So I have a permanent retainer in my mouth from when I was 17.
I do too.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Last night
It fell out?
Yes, and it hurts. But I feel like it was like this. I was like, what does that mean? Like, was there a meaning?
The top one or the bottom one?
The bottom one. The top one was off a while ago.
When I like 20 years ago. And
really?
The top one I've had for like 30 years.
Are retainers supposed to stay in your whole life?
It can.
I don't think so.
It can though. Like because I looked it up.
I still have it.
I think my wife still has one for. She's like a bottom one, I think. Is there the metal bar in it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. No shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you think I should get it replaced? Are my teeth gonna like go all over the place? I'm so scared.
I think my teeth have been stunted because of the retainer.
Oh.
Like they kept them from fully growing or something?
So my 2 middle teeth are shorter than the other teeth.
I like that about you.
Wow.
I do. It's like unique. I like it.
It's weird.
I figure you can put a dick in there real easy, like perfectly, just slide it right in there. God. I like it. It's custom.
Anyhow,
custom dick mouth Darren. That's what we call him, old dick mouth Darren.
That's what they call him.
No, I like it. It's like my favorite thing about Drew Barrymore is she has like weird little teeth.
No, I love
and
Drew
it makes if she had perfect teeth, I don't think she would be the love of my life, but she is.
One time she told me that I was her soulmate when I waited tables.
That's right.
And I just I love
That's
her so much.
That's an interesting thing to say to someone.
Because I said her
and then they scissored right there at the restaurant. It was so beautiful.
Her little girl needed juice, and I said, "Drink your juice, Shelby." And she was like, "Oh, you're my soulmate," because it's from Steel Magnolias. No, her Drew. Yeah, her daughter needed orange juice, and I said, "Drink your juice, Shelby."
Oh,
it's from
Steel
Magnolias.
When she's sick.
Drink your juice, Shelby. And she's having like
what a sad movie.
Oh, I don't know.
What a sad movie.
But so we bonded. Right
Is it? How many times did you meet Drew Barrymore?
A bunch. A lot.
How many times did she show you that kind of love?
Every time.
So
every time.
You probably had a better relationship with her than you do with your current boyfriend. Showed you more love every time.
She just invited me to Aruba, actually. So
it's amazing.
That's my friend that I said had a
home
like, there.
Hey, it's true. Next time I go to Hawaii, I'm taking you because I care about you a very little bit. Just a little, and I'll bring you with me.
I love her so much.
Should we, you had an idea that you wanted to show Heidi something. Should we show her that today or save it for next week?
We can save it next week.
Is it gross?
No. Well, it's socially it's gross, but it's, I have it queued up.
I'll just show it to her then.
Okay.
Is it that
no,
the bugs crawling out of the...
No, you're already making the fucking face like it's something, this is something you could show a child. You could show this to a kid.
Okay.
All right.
Is it the spider thing that you sent me?
Heidi.
I threw my phone across the room.
All right, Heidi will not be joining us ever again. She's too much of a pain in the ass. No, there's a new movie coming out.
Oh.
And it has a pretty riveting trailer. You may have seen it already.
It's called Spiders in the Pussy.
It's Miramax. It's going to be good.
So tune it up.
Art house film. Let's see if the volume works. If you've seen it, stop us.
Was it me?
Actually, talk about it.
By the police?
Do me a favor. Talk about it as you're watching it, and give us. I want your live reaction as we're watching this thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is a real movie. Darren sent me this, and boy, are we thrilled. Do you see it all right?
Mm-hmm. Coke
Daniels. This is a long way from East Point.
Baby, you just gotta give it a chance.
Tell me about your new neighbors.
They're black. Do you mind keeping it down? If you don't comply, I'll tell the manager.
Somebody's taking home security serious.
Hi,
this is real.
I'm Karen Drexler. I'm your neighbor.
Karen.
That's what's her face.
Taking your trash cans off the curb right when the trash is picked up.
Is she nice?
Yeah, she's nice.
Wait a minute. We have a white entitled neighbor named Karen.
Karen.
Hey, enjoy yourself.
There she is, slaving away in the kitchen.
Ooh.
I've come across some very suspecting teenagers.
Suspecting?
Can you please hurry up? Please, they're very aggressive. Yep.
I left my wallet with my ID.
Slaving away.
Leave us alone. We didn't do anything.
How the heck did you end up moving to this neighborhood? Next thing you know, we have criminals. You take care of him, and I will take care of her.
Would you mind stepping out of the car?
My office has uncovered some disturbing information on her and her brother.
She doesn't like black people.
Well, I'm black.
I know, she doesn't like you either.
I want to sell the house.
Put your camera on.
You can't tell.
Put your fucking camera on,
We're
Darren.
living next door to a racist. You went in her house?
You wouldn't want your wife to know our little secret, right?
I was not standard police procedure back there.
What do we have
Watch your
here?
ear. Feedback.
Everything looks like nails.
You people are very angry.
You people. Shut your mouth, boy.
Boy.
Yeah.
Bad things happen to people that don't comply.
Heidi, your thoughts?
Okay. Okay, I just want to say something. I had this discussion with my niece who's 13 because she said, "Oh no, that girl went all Karen." I just want to say this as a white woman, and I'm a woman, I guess now. Yeah, I'm like middle-aged now. I take offense.
Please don't tell me you relate to this.
No,
Okay.
I take offense to the fact that I'm being called a Karen if I'm upset about something. That's that's upsetting, or somebody takes my parking spot and I get mad. Hey, that was my spot, or what are you doing? Hey, stop pouring shit on my head, and then I'm called a Karen. That looks ridiculous.
So basically,
that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
What Heidi's saying is
fucking ridiculous.
It's really hard to be a white woman in America.
Every white woman is racist and like, you know what I mean?
Most.
Like, oh my God. You know what's funny? My first boyfriend, and I told my niece this too, because she's like, "Hey, when did you have your first boyfriend?" I was like, "Oh, I was 17. He was black." So I'm not racist.
Because you slummed it once?
No, it was like that.
Dan, cue up Jungle Fever.
The movie or the trailer?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
It's great. Amazing. Show her who she really is.
That looks like a joke. It looks like an SNL skit.
And it's put out by BET. And how many digs? They're Slaving Away, Boy.
You people.
What you people? Very suspecting.
This is a horror film, right?
Yeah. True.
This isn't a comedy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be real.
Because
it's
put out by BET.
Come on, guys.
And by the way,
let me write
being
something.
part of the show, the three of us are going to see this movie together. Or we should rent it and do like a watch along and like talk about it as it goes. But we got to see this movie.
Like a Mystery Science
Yes.
theater.
I feel like it's going to end up being kind of like the...
I'll pixelate my face.
Please.
Wait, is it it's a movie on BET, or it's a movie that's
coming out in theaters?
It's going to be in theaters.
Put out by
what's her
BET.
name? Who I love, that plays Karen.
Of course you love
she's
her.
That's her queen.
No, she's the girl from It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp. That girl.
Yeah,
from,
she sounds like a Karen to me.
I don't know what that
from Hustle and Flow.
I never saw that movie.
She's the white girl in it.
Is she the pass along white girl for black films?
What's her name? Tara? No. She's awesome. She's
Let me look
great,
her up.
She's a great actor.
She's not going to get many roles after this one. I can't imagine.
That's horrible.
It reminds me of Trapped in the Closet, the R. Kelly movie, a bit. Like it looks as stupid to me as Trapped in the Closet does. The R. Kelly movie.
So
you saw that, right? Oh, dude, it's incredible.
That's amazing. Yeah,
R. Kelly put out a movie.
The rock opera.
Sort of, yeah. But it's like him and his girl is having an affair with a midget who's in the closet.
It's insane.
Karen. Don't you trapped in the closet? Oh, Taryn Manning.
Taryn Manning. Love her.
I didn't realize that was her.
Yeah. So
Man, she's hard up. Why would she do this movie?
Karen. Who directed it?
Coke Daniels.
Coke somebody?
Spike Lee.
Coke Daniels.
Coke Daniels? I don't know who that is.
Related to Lee Daniels?
I can't imagine. Is it a white guy? Is he a black guy? I can't tell. Black and white picture. It's hard for me to.
It's got.
Oh, it's a black guy.
Yeah.
If a white dude directed this, it would be like.
Oh my God.
It's already cringy enough.
So cringy and just.
I wonder if there's going to
be.
be.
I'm so sick of the Karen thing. I really am. And then my niece said, "Well, you're not because you don't have the haircut." And I'm like, "Oh my God."
Although
I guess you have to have a haircut.
When you told the cop story, I think Darren and I both like this is some Karen ass shit right here.
It was, so but I was mad because I was being accused of something I didn't do.
It's tough for white people. Listen, I've been telling you guys for years, it's tough to be white in America. We need our time.
Oh my God.
so good. Darren sent me that a few weeks ago, and I watched it for a minute, and I was like, "This isn't real. This can't be real." And I asked him, I'm like, halfway through, I'm like, "Is this a real movie?" And you're like, "Yeah, dude." I can't wait.
I got to see my aunt and uncle, and my uncle is black. He's an older guy.
Heidi, we get it. You know black people. I've collected a few over the years. I mean, they're fine people. I was barely scared. I've known him my whole life. I'm barely scared of the guy anymore.
But I told him my story, and he was like, "Oh boy."
He's like, "Don't tell anyone I know you."
Yeah, please.
I haven't heard from him
Did
since.
you tell him all the details?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel so bad. I still feel so bad.
We're going to keep a lot of these to ourselves. Please. So the audience is going to wonder forever what we're talking about, and we will never, ever tell you.
Please don't.
No, never, ever. This is fun. It's more fun having some knowing stuff that you guys want. For the most part. I thought so, too, until you told us the whole story off the air. And then I was like, whoa, burn crosses much? Joke. That's a total joke.
No.
She's barely burned any crosses in her whole life. Yeah. Well, on that note, Heidi, it's so good to have you back in town.
It's so good to be back.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Yeah. So you guys can get used to seeing Heidi, and if you have any questions for her or comments, and if you need some anti-vax advice, she's your person.
Yep.
Darren as well is here at DNelly Radio, at Heidi Sabrina, at Dan Cleary 79, at Rare From Radio. If you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a like and subscribe. Heidi, I'm gonna start having you do these do the plugs.
Ooh, okay.
Because I think people will listen to you more than they do to me.
Really?
Yep. Because I want you to have a forceful demeanor.
Ooh.
Try right now. Try to tell everyone to go to YouTube, watch his videos, and to like and subscribe. Go.
I'm on the spot. Go to YouTube, watch the videos, like and subscribe, and I'll tell you.
I like how you put your own spin on it. That's really good. Really made it your own. What were we gonna say at the end?
And I'll tell you what I said too.
Really good. That was fantastic. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you everyone for listening to episode 103. Heidi is a consummate professional. You can tell she's done this before. I'm blown away every week with her skills.
Yeah, we're like, why doesn't she get more work?
No kidding. Like, you must have done what, 20, 25 years of radio before this? Unbelievable stuff.
I'm gonna wet my face.
Unbelievable stuff. See, if you wet your pants, that would be the most professional thing you've done on the air since you've been here. So really stoked to have you.
We could actually use that.
Can you do it so I don't look so sweaty?
Nope, impossible. Awesome. But you've definitely upped our game today. Thank you so much. Truly, honestly, I am so thrilled.
Maybe Stern is looking for somebody.
Probably, and you're probably going to do it. You're probably going to be the person when Robin quits. Very, very happy to have you here for the future. We're gonna have a lot of laughs, a lot of fun, and
sorry I ruined the beginning.
Me too. I mean, without a doubt, that was the worst intro we've ever had. But maybe that makes it the best. I don't know.
I think that might be in all of your radio history, right?
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The worst intro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
without
of
question.
all of Dark Matter.
12, 13 years of doing podcast and radio. That was the biggest traffic accident, car crash intro we ever had. I just started like 6 times.
Knock on wood, I'm going to break something.
Do it every week. I don't care. Whenever you make those colossal mistakes, it just makes me and Darren look that much more pro. So it's fine with me. And
is that why you asked me?
I have a question.
I actually may cut that and make that the intro every week.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did I ever fuck up with you guys? Or do you ever remember being mad? Like, this guy really fucked up.
I don't think so.
I don't think you ever said anything.
You were there at the time when we lost power, right?
Yeah.
Which had nothing to do with you.
Had nothing to do with me.
There was never a time when you didn't record. There's never a time when you fucked up the phone calls. I don't think so. I think you've... No, I think you were always pretty smooth.
Myself.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to fuck everything
I mean, you almost fucked up today. So we were texting yesterday, the three of us, about when to come here today. And
all right, that is my fault.
It was so funny. So, Heidi was saying she's running a little bit late today. We were supposed to start filming this at 4:00. And yesterday, let me just read the text. It's really, really funny. So
I'm justified in what I said.
Mm-hmm. Sure you are. Mm-hmm.
And I got the snarky shit you said to me.
You're not justified. So yesterday I said, how is 4 or 5 p.m. with you guys? I can do it earlier if that's better. Darren said, I'm cool with either. Heidi said, 4 is cool with me. I said, all right, 4 p.m. we start a new era. Next person, Darren. Sounds good. So then, as we're getting here today, Darren's like, "Oh shit, I'm getting a ride. I thought we were doing 5. I had my ride set for 4:30.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, that's not what he said.
Oh, you said you planned your ride at 4:30.
4:30 because she said 5 later.
No.
Yes.
No.
She said, "Can we do 5?"
Oh.
And I just downloaded my new fucking video game, and I'm like, I'll take another 30 minutes of playing my game.
Oh, see.
I'm going to edit this part out where Darren corrected me.
You're still right, though, because technically I should have been here at 4 anyway.
But I didn't get a response, so I didn't know. So I was like, no, I'll be there at 4. I didn't know. I'm sorry. And then that's why I was like, oh, no, you guys are mad at me. Oh, no, because you said
Did you actually think we're upset at you?
I always think everybody's mad at me.
Let me tell you.
All the time.
I'll tell you both right. I'll tell you both right now.
Me too.
Me too. Yeah, right? What is that?
My mom always was on my ass about everything, so I think I don't know.
Mine
I don't know
weren't,
about
though. Mine are the best parents. They're the most amazing, chill parents, and I think everybody's mad at me all the time.
Everyone's mad at me.
Yep.
Always.
I will tell you both right now. I cannot imagine a scenario where I'd ever be mad at either one of you.
Really?
Shit.
Just wait.
I mean, Darren's tried. Darren's tried to get me mad a few times so far. Not happening.
Give it a minute.
He does something where he thinks I'm going to be mad, and what do? Give him a ride. Buy him fucking pasta and sauce and give him $100. Like I'm doing the opposite, man. I'm trying to buy love over here. No, I will. I can't imagine being mad at either one of you.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not really get angry. I get angry in traffic, and that's it.
Yep. That's good.
I almost pulled someone out of their car the other day for not using a blinker, and
so what are you called then? Not a Karen, but what would you be?
What's a Ken or a
Ken?
Ken, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is
our friend Fatty Ash, who is a loyal listener, she's trying to make it a Brett, which I kind of like Brett.
Why Brett?
I don't know, because it's such a fucking prick dumb name. It's such a dumb white guy name.
Brett.
Like a Brett would complain about everything.
Right.
Oh, my salad doesn't have enough croutons on it. That's a Brett move. Or like, too many blacks in this place. We got to get out of here. That's a Brett move.
He's like a meathead, right?
I
think like a wasp dick.
No, I'm feeling like tennis club type guy.
Oh, okay.
Like a Brent. It's all
yeah.
It's Blair.
Blaine is good.
Brutal
Blaine
name.
Would be a good
Blair. If my parents named me Blair, I wouldn't change my name. I would kill myself.
I went to school with, I think I've already said this, maybe.
Private school. So, yeah, of course.
No, in college in Virginia.
With all the whites? With the
Southern guys with crests, with the family crests.
Was there a Blair or a Blaine?
No, Bingham.
Oh, that's right.
That was his first name?
Yes, Bingham. Bingham. And his roommate was Bronson.
No.
And they they made their room look like the Oval Office. Because
dude, they are such Alex P. Keatons from Family Ties.
Absolutely.
Right?
But the Southerners.
Were they part of like the debate team or some shit?
Maybe. But they were from Georgia.
I bet they sailed too.
And also, I bet when you were gone, they fucked the shit out of each other. Like milk and all that Republican come into their mouths nonstop as much as they could. Give me that nectar. Give me that sweet that right-wing nectar.
But shout out Bingham and Bronson. They were actually really cool.
Bronson's a cool name. I can get down with Bronson because Bronson is at least associated with like so many tough things. Charles Bronson, the inmate guy. Bronson can be cool. Action Bronson, even
but when matched up with the
Bingham prick. This guy, like sweatshirt tied around the neck.
Absolutely.
Date rape drugs, Zimas. That's a Bingham dude.
Zima with the best would be when people would ask for a little bit of grenadine in their Zima.
Oh,
a guy.
Ooh,
guys, it adds makes it sweeter.
That guy is now a they, no question about it. That guy is such.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, totally fine, completely fine. Just I just don't want to hear about it. So we'll start the show racist. We'll end it homophobic or whatever it is. Love everybody. Love you all. Anything in closing? Anything? Look forward to the Karen movie. Can't wait.
I can't wait for that.
That's going to be so fucking funny.
God damn.
I'm not going to be able to contain myself.
God damn. We did have some listener questions, but we'll get to that next week. Thank you, Darren.
Yeah.
Thank you, Heidi. Welcome.
Free Britney.
Welcome. Free Britney. Most
Seriously,
important thing.
Like, remember, I
no
came
joke.
on and I was like, I'm obsessed with, like, I feel like she needs help.
I told you, you're the first person that ever got that on my radar. And now I could not back a movement.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel so bad for her.
Yeah.
She also said too, she's like, I know you're seeing me as like this, you know, I'm a rich girl, like pop star. She's like, but
nah, fuck that.
She's very aware. She's a human being.
Yeah. Like, she's like, I'm pissed. I'm mad. Like, let me ride in the same car as my
her
boyfriend.
Instagram is
like,
fucking fire, and she's real.
It's amazing.
Yeah, she is. She is, right?
She's real.
Yeah.
I fuck with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in it. So we got a whole room here. We all agree.
Yep.
Fucking free Britney. If guys, put it out there in the universe. If you're listening, put it out there with your minds to let this woman live her life, because it is so fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
She's a true prisoner, like
in her own
home.
Yep.
And like has no control over her own body, and like that's a whole other thing that if you have any kind of sane mind, women should have every choice for their own fucking bodies, no matter who they are.
And even though her home is like a mansion, and she, you know what I mean, that doesn't matter.
I don't care.
Right? That's what.
I don't care if she had an entire state to
rich.
herself.
Like, yeah,
listen,
no.
being rich, I think all of us know some rich people. It doesn't mean anything.
Nope.
It doesn't mean you're happy. It doesn't. Well, it means you're happier than at times. You know.
I mean, you can pay more bills and
you have
help
less
out friends.
You have less worries, but does not mean you're happy.
Exactly. Look at the people who kill themselves. Like, you know,
yes.
Kate Spade was a billionaire.
We can go down the list.
Exactly.
I mean, musicians, Chris Cornell, Chester Bennington, Kurt Cobain.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean shit. The chick from the Cranberries a couple years ago.
Yeah, Dolores.
Dolores.
Loved her.
Well, so at least we're ending on a good note.
You're like, you text me tomorrow. You're like, yeah.
We'll end with Tom Brady and me.
Let's end with Aaron Rodgers. What's up with Aaron?
What?
Aaron, is he going to be on the Packers?
No. Fuck the Packers. They treat him like shit.
That's true.
They treat him like shit. He should go, and they should learn their lesson.
Yeah, I think so.
I was hoping he was going to come to the Patriots. But he's not, because we drafted some baller quarterback.
okay.
But
Anyhow,
Aaron Rodgers, I think he would love to stay with the Packers, but they treat him like shit. No respect.
I hope he changes his mind. When does he have? When is there a point where
they're already in camp, right? And he's still not showing up?
Right, and it says that he can, if he says there's something wrong with him, right? He can get paid for that.
I don't remember exactly. Do you follow football at all?
Yeah.
Do you know what's going on with him?
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
No.
So camp, like football camp for next season, started like a month ago.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm not fucking going until they redo my contract or offer. Like, what does
he want?
He wants to be in charge of like picking.
Like getting players to the team.
Which was something that Tom Brady had in his deal, where he could like have some say with Bill Belichick about.
Right. Which he exactly.
He's the franchise fucking quarterback.
Exactly.
I think most of the fan base comes from Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
And if he's gone,
I don't know anyone on that team other than him.
Who's the beautiful blonde guy? Is he still there?
Troy, not Troy. Oh my God, Troy.
It's not Troy, I don't think. Oh God, I'm not a massive football guy, but Aaron Rodgers is the guy.
Troy Matthews.
No,
Clay Matthews.
Clay Matthews.
Yeah,
close.
Clay Matthews.
I've
heard of him.
Yeah. He's like
Clay's
he's a linebacker or something, but he's like long blonde hair.
But he's not on there anymore. He's been playing for
Buccaneers or something.
A New York team, I think.
Ew.
He's on the Patriots? No.
No. I wish.
Clay Matthews. I don't know where he is now.
Yeah. Anyway, Aaron Rodgers, he's the face of the franchise, and he's the reason fans go to games. So they'd be smart not to include him in their plans. Free Britney. Go watch the Karen movie. Subscribe to this podcast and like it on YouTube. I love you, Darren. I love you, Heidi. We'll be back next week with another banger episode.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.